Oh. Let me back in. Hi. Welcome to Quizzo. So here's how this works. First of all, so glad you guys are here. Thank God you guys are here too on Instagram. Your answer sheet should be in the Google Doc. There was a link to it. It's the pinned comment if you're on Facebook. If you're on my website, there's a link to it. If you're on Instagram, I hope you know how to find it. You'll figure it out. You're smart people on Instagram. Our prizes tonight, first place is 50-50 from the Venmo pot. We did this last week too, where you forget to turn down the sound. That's all right. We'll learn. We'll figure it out. First place tonight, 50-50 out of the Venmo pot, which right now is $330. So you're getting half that. It's going to continue to grow. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you guys on Instagram so much for hanging out. Second place is a bunch of gift cards. A $50 pass to Rock U School of Guitar, 2 Street Sammy's, Bad Mother Shuckers, the Clean Plate Club. Those are all food trucks getting $10 gift card. And the Trolley Car Cafe gave us some gift cards. Very fun stuff. Very cool stuff. So I think, somebody's asking for Perla. So real quick, here is the cat. She's eating. She thinks she's too good for us. So she might be here later. She might hit me. I don't know. We'll see how the night plays out. We'll figure it out here on Instagram. Here's my cat. There, see? Wonderful, annoying, wonderful cat. All right. Anyway, so round 1 tonight is on current events. Hope you read the news because we got nothing else to do. Question 1. The greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, has left the New England Patriots and signed with which NFC South team? Round 1, current events. Question 1. The greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. He can't catch, but he left the Patriots to sign with which NFC South team? Question 1. And remember, put these in the Google form. Please don't put answers in the comments. That was annoying last week. It took me like 3 hours. There's like 3,000 answers. We couldn't figure this shit out. So there's no timer. Put it in the Google forms. Don't put it in the comments. Please and thank you. Beer break. This is, I think I said it on Instagram, but this is Wissahickon Buzz. They're not a sponsor, but it is a good beer. And this is the last. I bought 2 4-packs. That's the end of it. So got to go get some more. Anyway, round 1. Question 2. This year's Summer Olympics have officially been postponed to next summer. Which Asian city is playing host? This year's Summer Olympics have officially been postponed to next summer. Which Asian city was set to host? Geography. It always feels weird starting with sports for some reason because like people get mad when I do a lot of sports. We lost Instagram. Instagram's back. Sorry if I lost you there, Instagram. People always get mad when I do sports, so I try not to put it at the top. You know, whatever.
Good thing the 4th round is all about sports.
Forgot to introduce you. This is my wonderful producer / doting girlfriend, Casey. She's behind the camera making sure I screw up as little as possible, which if you've come to my Quizzo for 5 years, you know I screw up all the time. Anyway, question 3. Formerly known as West River Drive, a portion of which major thoroughfare is closed to cars to give cyclists room and encourage social distancing as of last Friday? Formerly known as West River Drive, a portion of which major thoroughfare is closed to cars to give cyclists room and encourage social distancing? Question 3. I made a face, but that's because we had spicy Chinese food. It's not like an indictment against the beer. It was just spicy food.
It was very spicy.
Anyway, question 4. Pennsylvania officially delayed its primary election. Originally slated for April 28th. What is the new election day? Pennsylvania officially postponed its election day, originally slated for April 28th. What is our new election day in the state of Pennsylvania? Oh boy, we're getting clapbacks in the Facebook stream. Probably with Itchy the cat or hiding. Okay, that's a Simpsons reference. JK said you don't sport anything. Thanks, JK. Good to see you in here. Glad you're here. Question 5. Which Delaware music festival became the latest to close due to the global pandemic? Which Delaware music festival became the latest to close due to the global pandemic? I think that's kind of an easy one, right? So it's a couple easy current events.
Oh, always.
I'm already halfway done this beer, and we're only on question 5.
There's water.
100 more questions to go. Question 6. In addition to making all of their premium content free for a month, which adult video site also pledged to donate 50,000 surgical masks to medics and first responders in New York City? In addition to making all of their premium content free for users for a month, which adult video site also pledged to donate 50,000 masks to first responders and medics in New York City? Question 6. LOL, it's just me on IG Live. Love you guys. Continue slaying and washing your hands. Clap, clap. Lauren Elaine, which I think that's for you.
That is for me.
Casey says hi, Lauren. I think you're the only person on Instagram, but that's all right. We got 4 people on Facebook. Question 7. Knowing just the right time when to fold them, which country music Hall of Famer died this week? Knowing just the right time when to fold them, which country music star died this week? Heather Horowitz, so glad to see you in here too. And yeah, Delaware's a state, whatever. Question 7 again, because I don't think I repeated it. Knowing just the right time when to fold them, which country music Hall of Famer died this week? I already said it, but here it is again. Question 8. Also RIP to William, I think it's Dufris, Dufris, the voice behind which cartoon character Construction Man? Also RIP to William Dufris, the voice behind which cartoon character Construction Man? There's been like 3 other voices since then. I didn't know that, but he was the first one, and the one from when we were little.
Yeah, I remember that.
I like that show. I mean, I have a construction management degree, so I would like it. Whatever. Question 9. Which Kentucky senator became the first senator to test positive for COVID-19? I think we're getting more, but he's the first one. Which Kentucky senator became the first government person to test positive for COVID-19? Question 9. It feels weird this week without a timer. Like, I don't know how to, usually when I'm doing this, like in bars, I like pace myself by walking back and forth. And last week I had the timer. Now I don't know, like, what's good natural timing for this. I have no idea. I'm going to keep rambling to you.
We should just have like a timer. Like, put it
And question 10. Which British royal also came down with COVID-19 this week? Which British royal also came down with COVID-19 this week? All right, that is the end of round 1. I'm going to repeat them really quickly. If you need something repeated after that, just go ahead and type it or yell it really loudly. Maybe I'll hear you through the neighborhood. We'll figure it out. Question 1. Greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, has left the Patriots to sign with which NFC South team? Question 2. This year's Summer Olympics have officially been postponed to next summer. Which Asian city is playing host? Number 3. Formerly known as West River Drive, a portion of which major thoroughfare is closed to cars to give cyclists room and encourage social distancing as of last Friday? Question 4. Pennsylvania officially delayed its primary elections. It was April 28th. What's our new date? What's our new date for elections? Question 5. Which Delaware music festival became the latest to close due to the global pandemic? 6. In addition to making all of their premium content free for a month, hell yeah, which adult video site also pledged to donate 50,000 surgical masks to medics and first responders in New York City? Question 7. Knowing just the right time when to fold them, which country music Hall of Famer died this week? Hey, there's people popping on Instagram. Hey, Instagram, now there's 2 of you. Number 8, also RIP to William, I think it's Dufris, Dufris, you tell me. The voice behind which cartoon character Construction Man? He died. Who is he? Number 9, which Kentucky senator became the first senator to test positive for COVID-19? And number 10, which British royal also came down with COVID-19? So go ahead and submit your answers. If you're on Facebook or my website, you already have the link there. You can see where it is. If you're on Instagram, you got to go to my website, Sean P. McGuire. I'm going to hide this. SeanPMcGuire.com/virtual-Quizzo. The link looks like this. The link to your answers is right there. It says, here's the Google form. And it looks like, looks like this. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Looks like this. Virtual Quizzo answer sheet. So go ahead. Here's my dumb, big, ugly face. Ah! Go ahead and turn those in. We'll wait a little bit, and we're going to have some back and forth. So the responses are coming in. I already see 39 coming in. How are we looking? Good answers?
Oh, my God, there's a ton.
Good team names?
Yeah, there's some really funny ones.
Good. All right, let's see. They're all starting to roll in a little bit. Oh, look at all these team names. Oh, my goodness. Me, myself, and I need a drink. That's a great team name. I don't know who that is. That is a great team name, by the way. Allison. Oh, thank you so much for playing, Allison. Appreciate you. Hendered Mike. That's a good name. Good to see you. Freddie the Superdog loves Sean P. Thank you, Freddie the Superdog, whoever that is. Trans Stamp. There's a good name. Oh, you're a Quizzard Airy. Always a Wissahickon local. Good to see you. They're all still rolling in, so here's the funny ones. Social Distance Runner. That's a good one. Linz and JK, it's practical, pragmatic. Joe's Awful Haircut. Yeah, I feel you. I need a haircut. Can't quarantine this brain. You spelled quarantine wrong. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. My sister sleeps with a Quizzo host. If I don't know who that is awkward. Last place with a smiley face. At least you know where you're at. That's good. Dare to be stupid. I like your candor. COVID gave me a concubine. That was a name last week or on Tuesday. I think that was from Tuesday with Brian Hickey's Quizzo. That's very fun. Good to see you guys here too. I may be old, but I'll kill you for a respirator. God damn. There's some good team names in here. All right, how are we looking? Answers coming in?
Yeah, I'm great.
Did you just cough? Not yet. Honestly, I hope I don't get sick because I don't know how I'm gonna do virtual Quizzo with a cough. You can't taste and smell now. I don't know how that's gonna work. All right, anyway. I kind of wish I do have a plaid mask. I don't know who said that in the Facebook comments. It disappeared, but I did see you. I did see that. Don't worry. Do I have time to get a drink? Lindsay, you should already have a drink.
What's her husband doing?
Yeah, we want to know. We want to know what JK's doing. I think he should get your drink. That's his job.
He's a bartender. Yeah. So is she.
They're both servers. That's all right. They're wonderful servers as long as they're listening. As long as they're listening.
Yes.
Hi, Instagram. Oh, you said we're late just watching. Okay. That's all right. I think everybody else is too. Somebody said repeat question 6. And it's too late. Is this where we put the answers? No, you can put your answers in the Google Docs. There's an answer thing right about there. Maybe over here somewhere. I don't know. You'll figure it out. There's a link there. Put in your answers there.
I'm not going to be done in time for you to.
Anyway, we're going to start moving on to round 2. So, one of my favorite shows premiered this week 15 years ago. I've asked this round a couple of times, but there's some new questions. I had a whole week to work on it. So round 2 is on The Office.
Woo!
Hell yeah. You ready, Miss Producer?
I'm still grading, but you go for it.
Instagram, you ready? All 3 of you? All right. The Office, round 2, question 1. What's the name of the paper company at the center of the show? What's the name of the paper company at the center of the show? Round 2, question 1. It gets harder. Oh, Michael Murphy just popped into the chat. Nothing good can happen out of there. Somebody asked what I'm drinking. Again, this is Wissahickon Buzz. They're not a sponsor. It's just a good beer, and they're also 20 feet from my door. So I'm going to throw them some love. It's good stuff. Anyway, question 1, what's the name of the paper company at the center of the show? Question 2, what type of farm does Dwight own with his cousin Mose? What type of farm does Dwight run or own, I guess, with his cousin Mose? Question 2, you're right. These drop back there. Don't break shit. I fucking love The Office. Sorry if you don't like it. Sorry for cursing. I don't think there's any kids on the stream. Question 3, The Office takes place in Scranton, Pennsylvania, starting in 2005, which is 15 years ago, and that's terrifying. Which character shares a name with a member of the then AAA affiliate of the Phillies, the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Red Barons? Always trying to plug baseball and The Office. And spoiler alert, if you don't like sports, tough shit. Number 3, again, The Office takes place in Scranton, PA in 2005. Which character shares a name with a member of the then AAA affiliate of the Philadelphia Phillies, the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Red Barons? He spent some time with the Phillies. You know, he might have had a season or 2 there. I think you'll figure it out. People are complaining about The Office, and our numbers are dropping. But honestly, I don't care. That's on you. It's like the top show on Netflix. It's the top show on NBC. Maybe stick in. Maybe don't. A couple other rounds might be good. Anyway, question 4. One of the greatest episodes in television history. How many vasectomies does Michael Scott say he's had in season 4's The Dinner Party? It's just so good. In one of the greatest episodes of television history ever, of any show, How many vasectomies does Michael Scott say he has in season 4's dinner party? One of my favorite things in that episode, they don't ever talk about it, but Michael and Jan are yelling back and forth, and then Michael calls Jan the devil, and she goes, "Oh, I'm the devil!" But she said she's wearing a red dress, and she's in front of the fireplace. I think it's just such a brilliant thing. I'm fun at parties. Question 5. Kevin refers to the pizza from which pizzeria as a hot circle of garbage? Kevin refers to the pizza from which pizzeria as a hot circle of garbage? And remember, there are 2 that have similar names. You got to get the right one. Which one is a hot circle of garbage? Beer, beer, beer. I think we're running out of beer. Wissahickon does same-day deliveries, but like I can't order beer before 2 o'clock. I'm barely awake at 2 o'clock. Anyway, question 6. What town do Michael and Holly move to after they leave Scranton? What town do Michael and Holly move to after they leave Scranton? That's question 6. I'm trying to drink this because I'm thirsty, but I'm also trying to savor it because, it's beer and it's good, and we're running out. Best uncomfortable writing ever. Yes, I agree, Lauren.
I hate that episode.
Oh, that means you agree with Diego, who said cringiest episode. And you're both wrong. That's like my favorite episode. It's just the best episode of The Office, the dinner party. That Scott's Tots, like I'll give you. I like Scott's Tots. I don't know. I like Scott's Tots. Oh my
God, that's the worst.
Anyway, that was too much time. Question 7. In a moment particularly relevant to right now, which character leaves the office early in a season 8 episode to play in a Quizzo contest with a $1,000 prize? I don't think they call it Quizzo, but we'll let it slide. In a moment particularly relevant to right now, which character leaves the office early in a season 8 episode to play in a Quizzo contest with a $1,000 prize? I'm going to save the beer. This other cup, this is just water, I promise you. You can't see it because it's a red cup, but it's water. I'm the awkwardest person. Number 8, how does Andy burn his final bridge with Dunder Mifflin, allowing him to pursue his dream of stardom in season 9? How does Andy burn his final bridge with Dunder Mifflin, allowing him to pursue his dream of stardom in season 9? People on Instagram, I see you like the episode too. That's good, because a lot of Facebook comments, they're yelling at me. They think it's not good, and they're wrong. It's the best. I will die on that hill. It's the best episode. Question 9, time for some math. Within $50, how much money would Michael have to donate to Oscar's nephew if he ran the same number of miles that he ran the year before? That's a tough one. Within a range of $50, higher or lower, how much money would Michael have to donate to Oscar's nephew if he ran the same number of miles as he did the year before? I think it was a walkathon, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that means if you think the answer is 5,000 and I tell you it's 49.50, you'll still get it right. But don't write either of those. That's way too high. Make that one down a little bit. How much money would Michael have to donate to Oscar's nephew if the nephew ran the same number of miles he ran in the year before in that walkathon or actual marathon, whatever it was? See, that's twofold. First, you got to know how much Michael wanted to donate per mile, and you got to remember how many miles he actually ran or walked, whatever it was. I should rewatch it. Mm-hmm. And question 10. This one's got multiple answers. So, again, you can, if you separate them in your answer sheet, we'll figure it out. Just get them all. How many people took the role of regional manager after Michael Scott left? How many people take the role of regional manager after Michael Scott left? Oh, I guess that's not. I guess I simplified that for the Google form. So I guess it's not a couple answers. How many people take the role of regional manager after Michael Scott leaves? One answer. It's a number. Yeah. Cool. That's all we got. So I'm going to go through these again real quick. Hope you catch them all. Number 1, what's the name of the paper company at the center of the show? It's the easiest question of the night. Number 2, what type of farm does Dwight own with his cousin Mose? 3, The Office takes place in Scranton, Pennsylvania, starting in 2005. Which character shares a name with a member of the then AAA affiliate of the Phillies, the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Red Bears? They're with the Yankees now. Question 4, in one of the greatest episodes in TV history, how many vasectomies does Michael Scott say he's had in season 4's The Dinner Party? Question 5, Kevin refers to the pizza from which pizzeria as a hot circle of garbage? 6, what town do Michael and Holly move to when they leave Scranton? 7, in a moment particularly relevant to right now, Which character leaves the office early in a season 8 episode to play in a Quizzo contest with a $1,000 prize? Question 8. How does Andy burn his final bridge with Dunder Mifflin, allowing him to pursue his dream of stardom in season 9? Question 9. Within a range of $50, how much money would Michael have to donate to Oscar's nephew if the nephew ran the same number of miles that he ran the year before? Or walked. I think it was a walkathon. And number 10. How many people took the role of regional manager after Michael Scott left? All right, that's all we got. Go ahead. If you're done, turn them in, submit your answer sheets. I'm going to do some answers. We're going to flip back real quick. Here are the answers to round number 1, current events. Because I hope you turned them in. If you turned them in after this round 1, you're not getting nothing. Question 1. Tom Brady left the Patriots to sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Which, oh, there's a fly in here. Have the cat get the fly. Tom Brady signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is cool because I was down there for spring training that didn't happen. And it was like local news that said Tom Brady's coming to town. So, you know, I was
and they
in the
saw him
same
like
town.
out on the street.
Yeah, we were like in the same town as Tom Brady for 13 hours. Number 2, the Olympics have been postponed. They were held in Tokyo, or would be held in Tokyo. Number 3, formerly known as West River Drive, a portion of MLK was closed down this week. Question 4, Pennsylvania moved its election. It's now June 2nd, pushed back 5 weeks. We'll give you some wiggle room on that one, I think. Number 5, which Delaware music festival became the latest to close? That's Firefly. I don't think anybody's going to miss that. 6, in addition to making all of your premium content free for a month, which adult video site also pledged 50,000 surgical masks? That was Pornhub. Pornhub, no comment. 7, knowing just the right time when to fold, and which country music Hall of Famer died? That was Kenny Rogers, the gambler. And I'm sad nobody's here to laugh at that dumb joke that I made. I'm so proud of myself for that. Anyway, number 8, also RIP to William Dufresne, or however you say it, the voice behind Bob the Builder. One of my favorite shows as a kid because I have a construction degree. Number 9, which Kentucky senator became the first senator to test positive for COVID-19? That was Rand Paul.
Someone wrote Rand Paul, that insufferable fucking asshat. That's an answer. I love that.
Say that again louder. Somebody wrote what?
Rand Paul, that insufferable fucking asshat.
That's a pretty good answer. I'd throw that a bonus point. That's pretty good.
No, they got a 10, so you know they don't.
No, they don't need the bonus point. They don't need it.
No.
And question 10, which British royal also came down with COVID-19? That was Prince Charles. And I don't know how the Queen feels about this, but I feel like if Prince Charles succumbs to this, I think the Queen might be like, yes, I did it. And then, well, we don't need to talk about it. Okay, round 2. Should we skip answers for round 2, jump right into round 3?
No, but someone wrote Prince Charles, but it should have been Andrew for the Epstein shit. No, the answers aren't ready. Or the
Yes, Miss Producer. So anyway, yeah, somebody said Prince Charles, but it should have been Prince Andrew. Yeah, you're right.
The Epstein shit.
Not a great dude. Anyway, round 3. This is the picture round, and I'll go ahead. Oh, hope I did this right. I did it right. Anyway, I'll go ahead and tell you this. The movie The Breakfast Club took place this week in 1984. The Breakfast Club is, of course, a John Hughes movie. So round 3 is about John Hughes movies. Let me go ahead and pull this up if I know how. Well, I guess I don't know how. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm going to turn my big dumb face off on the Facebook screen. So you're going to see the picture round. Hope I did this right. I guess I didn't do this right. Hang on, Facebook. Instagram, you're special. Give me a second, all right? Share screen. Click this. All right. Facebook, you're going to see the picture round in a second. Here's just my dumb logo. You'll figure it out. Instagram, I'm going to turn you around, not showing you the answers. So this next one is round 3. This is the picture round. You're going to have 10 seconds to figure out the answers to this. These are all John Hughes movies. So give me the – oh, shit, I did this wrong. Give me the name of the movie you're about to see. If I can ever figure out how to get this up. All right, there we go. Round 3, John Hughes movie, says it right there. Anyway, here's number 1. What's that movie? Zoom in a little bit on Instagram. Movie number 1. 2. Name that movie. And again, Instagram, if you're just tuning in, you can submit your answers on the Google Doc. It's on my website. There's number 3. Name these movies. I hope to God I did my Photoshop work right, so you can't see the title. Yeah, it looks good so far. 4. 5. One of my favorite movies right there. Pretty good. 6. Which I think I ask about this movie like every 6 months or so.
I don't actually know what it's called.
Oh, it's a good movie. You're gonna watch it. 7.
Yeah.
8. He wrote this one under an alias. It still counts, even though it's not technically John Hughes.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, I love this movie too. It was a good movie when I was like 4. 9. Yeah, it's a real hard one right there. And 10. And if you miss them, we'll go through them twice. Don't worry. All right, that's all you get. Here we go again, real quick. You only got about 10 seconds. I think it's 8 seconds. I think I stuck into that. Round 3, John Hughes movies. Here we go again. Number 1. Name that film. 2. 3. How embarrassing would it be if I was actually still on the screen and people saw me instead of this? I would have seen me just pick my nose. 4.
2 minutes. I'll have the answer for that.
Maybe a little R-rated for Quizzo. 5. Real tough. That's a real tough one right there. He has big dumb face right there. 6. 7. 8. 9. Another hard one, tough one. I said hard. It's hard and tough. That's what that means. And 10.
All right, so round 1 scores are ready.
All right, that's all you get. Hope you caught them all. Instagram, I'll turn you around. Ready for my dumb face? Ah! All right, now Facebook gets to see my dumb face. Hang on, Facebook. I gotta click a thing. I don't know how to do it. Hi. So I'm being told by my wonderful producer that scores are up for round number 1. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
You go right into the Google Doc. They're right there, and I will be grading round 2.
Right. Round 1 answers to the Google Doc. Click this. Click this. Oh, geez. I don't know what I'm doing. Are these all in order? Oh, I need to click this. Man, I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I see what it is. Okay. Rank. Oh, the rank column didn't work, but that's all right. We're smart people. We know how to do this.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't. Hang on, Facebook. I'm figuring this shit out as we go. All right. This is scores after round 1. We're about a round behind in scoring. All tied in first place. Oh, rank did work. Look at that. All tied in first place at 10 points. Texadelphia. Pupronavirus. 49ers. M.O. The Bear and the Goose. The Cretans, I think it says. Creteans. I don't know, whatever. Gritty's Bitties. The Hess House. I hope you brought Crucker. Did you just cough? Giuseppe and his Fondlers. There's a name. The Quarantine. Cheesesteak in the Night. The Landing Party. Quarantinis. It's just like a bunch of letters. MLILS 11. Malils? Whatever, you got 10 points. Fuzzy Cheeks. Quarantinis, which might be the same team. We'll have to check on that. The Dogs Ate My Answers. Quarantinis a third time. I think they sent in 3 answers or a spreadsheet mixed up, this producer. I don't know which one it is. Linz and JK. All those teams are tied at 10 points. A lot of good scores. Perfect round. Round 1. Tied at 9 points is Blurg, B-L-E-R-G, with 2 exclamation marks. Team Punky, Team Paristino. Good to see you guys. Glad you made it out from Souderton. Michael Kraft, Trans Stamp, Kevin and the Zits. There's an office name. The Quarantinis, which I think that's a different team. The Quarantinis and Quarantinis.
Yeah, there's a couple Quarantinis, but they all have different emails, so we'll figure out who you are.
We'll have to add in the emails because there's like 4 Quarantini teams. Whatever, you'll know who you are. Open Mic Squad. Tom Nook owns my soul. Can't quarantine this brain. Sorry, I didn't pick up on what you're laying down there. COVID gave me a concubine. You're a quizzard Airy. T squared and MA. Stuck in the house, motherfuckers. They emphasized fuckers there. which makes this stream rated R, no longer PG-13. My sister sleeps with a Quizzo host. I hope to God that's your sister, or else my cover is blown. Social distance runner. Dare to be stupid. And Cirque G's, Sirkgees, all tied at 9 points. Tied for third-ish, our rank isn't working, at 8 points. Me, myself, and I need a drink. Sam and I, Rock Rocks, Puckin' Ladies, last place with a smiley face, not living up to your name, the Ridge Rats, and the Quarantine. I don't know how many of them are on Instagram, but thanks for popping in. Instagram, don't leave comments. I see a couple of you doing that. Don't leave comments. Don't leave answers in the comments, I mean. Whatever. Tied at 7 points. Freddie the Superdog loves Sean P. La Pescadora. Quarantine. Okay. Homeward Bound. $20 is $20. The Yoko Crew. And Shandy. Good to see you, Shandy. Tied at 6 points. Don't put it out with your boots, Ted. I may be old, but I'll kill you for a respirator, which, by the way, is my favorite team name tonight. So if there's a tiebreaker, it might be coming your way. Hindered Mike. I love Rand Paul's neighbor. Joe's awful haircut. And what day is it? All tied at 6 points. And unless somebody didn't turn it in at the end of round 1, last place, 5 points. The Fox Chase Homies, Bilbo T. Baggins, Solo Rider, and Lido the Shepherd. The old eagle. Are we ready for answers for round number 2?
You're probably not going to get
people turned them in anyway, so I think it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so here are answers for round number 2, The Office. I'll throw that graphic back up. Answers for round 2,
I can tell you
Office.
that everyone's very bad at The Office.
I mean, I kind of figured The Office is going to have low scores, but that's all right, because I think 3 and 4, I don't know, figure it out. Make this shit up. I was like, oh, where did it go? Uh-oh, I lost my answers. Hang on a second. Okay. Round 2. Round 2 was The Office. Question 1, what's the name of the paper company? That's Dunder Mifflin Scranton. Hope to God nobody missed that. Number 2, what type of farm does Dwight run? That's a beet farm. Easy shit. Number 3, The Office took place in Scranton starting in 2005. 2005, the Phillies were with the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Red Barons. Their star first baseman that year was Ryan Howard, a.k.a. the temp, a.k.a. the fire guy, a.k.a. the fired guy. Ryan Howard, who didn't have a job after season 5, but was still in the office.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Question 4, one of the greatest episodes in TV history. How many vasectomies does Michael have in Dinner Party? That's 3. Sniff, snap, sniff, snap, sniff, snap. 3. 5, Kevin refers to the pizza from which pizzeria as a hot circle of garbage. So Latias did say Alfredo's somewhere in your answer, which is right, because there was 2, and they both had Alfredo. The good one was Alfredo's Pizza Cafe. The one that's a hot circle of garbage, the one we're looking for, was Pizza by Alfredo. Pizza by Alfredo, which we were just in Scranton like a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago now. We were looking for it. One of them exists, but went out of business, and one of them didn't exist, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what we learned?
But we did go to...
We did go to Poor Richard's Pub, which I don't know if anybody's been to Scranton or is from Scranton. Maybe you're watching in Scranton right now. Poor Richard's Pub is not what it looks like on the show. It's actually just like a tiny little shitty bar inside of a bowling alley. We were a little disappointed. They did have a Dundee, though, in the corner. So that was cool. Anyway, question 6. What town did Michael move to? That was Boulder, Colorado. 7. Which character leaves the office early to play Quizzo? That was Oscar. 8. How does Andrew Bernard burn his final bridge? He shit on David Wallace's car. He shit on David Wallace's car. I'm sorry. I'm 12. I drink beer. Number 9. How much money would Michael have to donate to Oscar's nephew? That was $450. I don't think a lot of people got that one right. We're still going through it, but doesn't look like you got it right.
No.
If you say anything between 400 and 500, we got it. We gave it to you. I said within 50, but it was $25 per mile that he donated. And then the previous year, the nephew walked or ran, whatever it was, 18 miles. So 18 miles times $25 a mile is $450. I still feel that cough. I want to say it's a Chinese food, but can't rule out COVID-19. Maybe this is the end of us all. Anyway, question 10 from round 2. How many people take on the role of regional manager after Michael? That was 7. Only got fingers in case you can't count the 7. So starting in Goodbye Michael, which is season 7, episode 22, there was D'Angelo Vickers, which was Will Ferrell, Dwight Schrute as acting regional manager, Creed Bratton as acting manager, Robert California for like half an episode, Andy Bernard for far too long, Nellie Bertram for far too long. Kevin Malone, he won it for an hour in Roy's Wedding, season 9, episode 2. They were thinking of ways to, it was like incentivized or some stupid shit. And one of the things was have regional manager and spin in the office chair for an hour. So you see Kevin spinning in Andy's chair for an hour. Anyway, so that was 7, and then it finished up, of course, back to Dwight. So that was 7. Are we ready for answers from round 3? Not even answers.
No. Oh, answers, you can go for it, but not.
Okay. I'm going to say no. We're going to go on to round 4. So I don't know if anybody here is a sports fan. I mentioned this at the top. There are more sports questions. Today was supposed to be a national holiday. It's not. But we're going to act like it is anyway.
The
so
it was perfect for it and everything.
Couldn't have been a better day for baseball, right?
Oh, that sucks.
Anyway, spoiler. Round 4 is on baseball.
And I wore a Philly shirt.
I didn't wear any Phillies gear because I don't like to wear logos on camera. But my wonderful producer, she's wearing her green Good Luck Facebook, Good Luck Philly shirt. I said Facebook, whatever. Here, that's gonna get a good look too. Big, wearing a green Philly shirt. There she is. All right, go away. All right, still good, still centered. All right, cool. Round 4 is on baseball. God's gift to man, my favorite sport. Today should have been opening day. Honestly, I'm a little upset. MLB put up a bunch of stuff like on cable and Twitter today and stuff like showing like baseball programming. I didn't watch that because I'm a big dumb dummy. Anyway, round number 4. Question 1. Nope, Instagram is crooked. Question 1. This offseason has been mired in a controversy around which 2 American League teams stealing signs from their opponents in the World Series. It's a 2-pointer if you get them both. This offseason has been mired in a controversy around which 2 American League teams stealing signs from their opponents in their World Series runs. Question 1. Instagram, stop throwing answers in the comments. I see you. Come on. Oh, drop the beer. Question 1 is a 2-pointer. Question 2. The Phillies were set to retire the number 34 for which deceased pitcher this year? He's in the Hall of Fame. I think it was this past year. The Phillies were going to retire number 34 for which dead pitcher this season? They still could. It was supposed to be like June something. I don't know if we're getting games in June. Yeah.
But
I made myself sad.
Maybe Christmas baseball.
I mean, yeah, if we get, like, if opening day is in June, that means I get Christmas Day World Series. Like, how great is that? You can just keep all my presents. Give me the Phillies Game 7 World Series Christmas Day. That'd be fucking awesome. I talk too much. Question 3. Which Phillies rival won the World Series this past year? Their first franchise title. And to date, last Major League game, and I'm sad about it. Which Phillies rival won the World Series last year? Their first win in franchise history. Question 3. Water break. Save the beer. I have like a drop left. I don't know why I'm still trying to nurse it. There's nothing in there. Question 3 was about who won this year's World Series. Question 4. The Phillies, meanwhile, have won twice for 1 point each. It's a 2-point question. In what 2 years did the Phillies win their World Series? The Phillies have won 2 World Series. This is for 1 point each. In which years did they win them all? Which years? What years? What years? In what years did the Phillies win the World Series? 2 points. Instagram, I'm looking over here. There's like a lot of you joining now, which is weird because we went up for like an hour. But good to see you. Better late than never. Question 5, a technical question. What's the distance in feet between home plate and first base? What's the distance between home plate and first base? Technical question. Got to get it right. There's no range. You got to get it on the money.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You are popular over here. Your phone is blowing up. Is this Quizzo people?
Yes, it's like friends.
Are they asking you for answers? Because I told them they can come to me. I pay them money. I told them this.
Absolutely not. No one is asking for answers.
Okay, good. Question 6. It's multiple choice. What player holds the record for most home runs in a career with 762 and a big ol' asterisk? That's an asterisk. Not really. What player holds the record for most home runs in a career with 762 and an asterisk? Hank Aaron's, Barry Bonds, Babe Ruth, or Ryan Howard, who wasn't answered in the last round. What player holds the record for most home runs in a career with 762 and an asterisk? Hank Aaron, Barry Bonds, Babe Ruth, or Ryan Howard, who was an answer last round, as I already said. No, I think the beer is officially done now. Number 7. Which overrated outfielder did the Phillies sign to a record 13-year, $330 million deal last season? Stuck with them for 12 more years. Which overrated outfielder did the Phillies sign to a record 13-year, $330 million deal in 2019? Or 18, maybe. What year was that? What year is this? I haven't left the house in like 9 days. Which overrated outfielder the Phillies stuck with 12 more years? I hate him. I feel like I gotta root for him.
Mhm.
Like I rooted for Jonathan Papelbon until he opened his big dumb fucking face. It's like I feel like I have to root for this guy, but I can't. I don't like him. I can't do it. Anyway, number 8. Until 1954, Philadelphia had 2 Major League Baseball teams when they were home to which American League team, captained by Connie Mack? Until 1954, Philadelphia was home to 2 Major League Baseball teams. One was the Phillies. What was the other team? It was an American League team captained by Connie Mack. What team was that? I lost the question halfway through, but you'll figure it out. Until 1954, Philadelphia had 2 Major League Baseball teams when they were home to which American League team captained by Connie Mack, who, by the way, went to church at St. Bridget's, which is about that way.
That's cool.
That way, yeah, he went to St. Bridget's every day for like 60 years.
I'm not going to be able to finish the grading before you end, and you would just throw off.
Sure. There's a cameo coming. You probably heard all of that because we're mic'd up this entire room. Anyway, number 9. Jackie Robinson was the first player to break the color barrier when he played for which team? Jackie Robinson was the first baseball player to break the color barrier when he debuted for which team? I wish this was beer. And question 10, the last question of the evening. Home to the Boston Red Sox. What is the oldest ballpark in the majors? I think it's 108 years old this would-be season. Home to the Boston Red Sox. What is the oldest ballpark in the majors? Last question of the evening. What is the oldest ballpark in the majors? I think it opened like 1912, 1914, something like that. 12 sounds right. 1912. 108 years ago. Wipe off my mustache. Anyway, that's all we got. Here they are all again. Hope you catch them this time. Number 1, this offseason has been mired in a controversy around which 2 American League teams allegedly stealing signs from their opponents in their World Series runs. 2 points. Question 2, the Phillies were set to retire number 34 for which dead pitcher? 3, which Phillies rival won the World Series in their first franchise title this past season? Question 4, the Phillies have won 2 World Series in which 2 years? 2 points apiece. Question 5, what's the distance in feet? I don't know. Why would you give it to me anything else? What's the distance in feet between home plate and first base? Technical question. Number 6, which player holds the record for most home runs in a career with 762 and an asterisk? Aaron, Bonds, Ruth, or Howard? 7, which outfielder are the Phillies stuck with for 12 more dang years? Number 8, until 1954, Philadelphia had a second Major League team when they were home to which American League team, captained by Connie Mack? 9, Jackie Robinson was the first player to break the color barrier when he played for which team? And question 10, the last question, home to the Boston Red Sox. What is the oldest ballpark in the majors? So with that said, we're going to take a quick Quizzo pause. I'm going to show you my cat and my wonderful producer. Here they are. Look at their faces. Look at them. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. She didn't hit me. She didn't hit me. Instagram, this one's for you too. Look. See? There they are. Look at them. This is the family. They're great. This cat. I think she just woke up. She looks like she was sleeping.
I woke her up.
Did you coax her out of it?
We did.
Yeah, okay. That sounds right. Anyway, so I'm going to go through answers for rounds 3 and 4. I didn't give that to you yet. But I did want to thank you guys so much for playing. Last week, you guys helped me raise enough money that I didn't feel the need to take more of your money this week. So this week, half of the pot from Venmo is going to Phil Abundance, who I learned today is shutting down for the rest of the week. So we'll figure out how to do that. They're opening back up Monday. But our Venmo link, look at this. Venmo is up to $490. You guys are great. Here's
Wow.
Facebook. Don't look at the answers, but that's not showing up. $490 in the Venmo pot. So thank you guys so much. I hope you had fun. I hope Phil Abundance enjoys half that pot, which is like $245-ish. Something like that. Sounds right. $245. That's how math works. Anyway, here are round number 3. I'm going to click this, get my face out of the way, and click this back up to round number 3. Click this. And then how do I embiggen it? Click this? Yeah, that looks right. All right, Instagram, I got you, but give me a second. It's very technical. What? All right, answers for round number 3. John Hughes movies. Number 1, that was The Breakfast Club, the one I told you about. It's the one that took place this week in 1984. Number 2 is 16 Candles. 3 was Pretty in Pink. 4 was Weird Science. I think that's my dad's favorite movie. No comment. 5, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's one of my favorite movies. 6 was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. 7 was Uncle Buck, which John Hughes directed, produced, and wrote. Number 8 was Beethoven. So fun fact, when I was like 5 years old, 6 years old, there's a kid who looked just like the son in this movie, and we were friends in like preschool, and I was like, you were in Beethoven, and he wasn't. Number 9 was Home Alone. I don't think anybody's going to miss it. And number 10, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. All right, there they all are. Here's this Instagram. You're coming back over. Hello. Good to see you again. Minimize this. Bring my dumb face back. Hello. Put this here. How do I get out of this slideshow? God, I'm old. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. All right. So round 4 is coming in, so I won't give you answers too much, but are we able to give a scoring update? No. The producer says no. Okay. So that's where we're at then. All right, so now I got to make awkward banter to a camera. I'm more of a theater actor than a film actor, but I do want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. I had fun.
They stopped coming in, so you can actually probably give those.
All right, the producer is telling me now I can.
There's nothing coming in.
Can somebody read question 7 again? Sure, Lindsay, real quick. Which overrated outfielder the Phillies signed a record 13-year deal? Whatever, you figured out by now. Yeah, you guys are all saying you're upset the cat didn't hit me. I'm not that upset. It kind of hurt. Cats have sharp claws, and we don't cut her.
I cut her yesterday.
Oh, you did cut her yesterday?
Yesterday for this event.
All right, well, we thought ahead for once. It's rare that we ever do that. Anyway, number 1, this offseason was mired in a controversy around which 2 AL teams stealing signs. That was the Houston Astros, who did it, and the Boston Red Sox, who probably did it. They did it. Number 2, the Phillies were going to retire number 34 for Roy Halladay, R.I.P. I don't think you're supposed to do a cross, but we're going to do number 3, which Phillies rival won the World Series. That was the Washington Nationals. 4, the Phillies have won 2 World Series. One was 1980. Number 2 was 2008. That was a fun year. I don't know if I ever told you this, but 2008, I was watching it in my parents' house, my house at the time. I was whatever. And I went outside. I didn't know what to do. I was like so excited. Like the Phillies won the World Series. They were always not there. And I was like so excited. So my dad shouted from inside the house, "You should honk the horn!" Like I go out to the car and I honk the horn. And my neighbor, they had a baby. So I guess that kid's like 12 now. She fucking opened up the window. She said, "Hey, stop making noise!" It's like, I don't know what to do. So I honked the horn and then like went back inside and just screamed like an idiot. I'm fun at parties. 5, what's the distance from home to first? That's 90 feet. 6, who holds the record for most home runs? 762 and asterisk. That's Barry Bonds. 7, which outfielder are the Phillies stuck with? That's Bryce Harper. Got Washington Nationals stink all over him. Number 9, what was Philadelphia's other major league team? That was the Athletics. Connie Mack said Athletics. He said it 4 syllables. That's how I say it. Philadelphia Athletics. Anyway, question 9. Jackie Robinson played for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Well, we'll give it to you. If you just wrote Dodgers, it's fine. If you wrote Los Angeles Dodgers, that's where I'm going to be kind of a prick. I can't give it to you. If you wrote Dodgers, okay. If you wrote Brooklyn Dodgers, better. If you wrote Los Angeles Dodgers, no dice. Don't work that way. And number 10, home to the Boston Red Sox. What's the oldest ballpark in the majors? That is Fenway Park, which was also the hint tonight. So that's cool. Oh, I'm getting a Facebook message. Oh, it's Seth. I can brush him off. Nobody tell him this. He's not watching, but nobody tell him. I don't care. He sent me some dumb meme.
That's where he's thinking we're not watching.
Anyway, so we are dragging a little bit with scoring. So I think this might be the end of the broadcast, unless you have something else you want to add, Miss Producer.
No, I appreciate you all letting me grade my way.
Yeah, so we want to thank you guys for hanging out. Instagram, want to thank you, all 6 of you. We're going to turn the broadcast off. And as soon as we have answers and scores, we'll go. Well, you have answers. As soon as we have scores, we'll go live again and we'll give them to you. Give us like an hour, hour and a half. I think that's kind of conservative. We'll be all right. See you then. Thanks for hanging out.